time to think about your habits, to get a grasp on your opponent's habits.
Right.
Like we saw in the Octave and Curry set, that the games were fairly slow and there weren't massive 0-2 deaths, which gave both players a lot of time to think, okay, how can I adjust to these little situations? But when you've gotten grabbed once and your stock's gone, what data do you grab?
What did you gather from that? Exactly, yeah. But I think Palu, specifically Lyto, when you have such a good run, it's only natural to want it to continue, and I think Lyto is going to absolutely give it his all, especially when you're against such a good player. You want to at least learn, okay, how can I improve in this level? How can I get to that level that Luugi is at? So maybe we will see quite a competitive set so far, and it's looking like currently 50% to 62, all trading hits. But a combo as strong as that, it just doesn't matter at 50%. That's all it's going to take for Luugi to extend that lead.
And I like the fact that Lyto is already boarding the platforms, going for that more defensive game plan, making sure that he doesn't get grabbed. But we're going to see trying to go for the double dip, Lyto just DIing out of the way, teleporting back onto stage, just knowing the conditions where you would die for that. But this conversion, these weak up airs just carrying across the stage, utter insanity.
This is what I mean, you're never safe against Luigi no matter where you are on the stage. The combo game going from what, 0 to about 60 immediately. But as you said, there's some awareness right there about the drift, but drift does not matter when you land so many strong nairs into the kill moves. And that has been both kills, that strong nair, such a low option. And you see Luigi a lot of the time will just throw it out as a, okay, interesting.
Oh, and just nearly waited out that air dodge. Got the sour spot there. The cyclone to boot. Again, this is one of those things. Oh my god, just...
You know what? He's in good spirits about it, and I think you have to be.
Yeah, that was just incredible from Luugi. And again, we were mentioning like the start of the set, it was really, you know, it was a little bit more slow paced. It was back and forth, and like Luugi got the first stock at maybe 50%, and then suddenly they just decided, right, excellent.
I'm not going to get
hit. This game is mine.
Yeah.
Your stocks, they're mine. This damage I've got though, that's yours. You can have that, and I'll have all your stocks. And I hope you're in a rush, because this will be done quickly. It's just terrifying to watch.
Luugi has a train to catch, and we are going to catch it, no matter what happens. Here we are, game number 2, running it back. I guarantee you Lyto will run it back for the entire set. And it's just the adaptation that would be required to win this matchup against Luugi. It's going to take a lot, but the combo game, at least at the start, it was looking pretty even, scrap for scrap. But it's just, okay.
Yeah, and, you know, oh my... Okay, Luugi, look, we all need you to calm down a little bit. This isn't Grand Finals, it's only top... I mean, it's only top 32. It's only top 32.
These late nets are doing so much work for Luugi. I guess usually you'd say shield more, but you don't want to shield against Luigi. There's a grab waiting for you that will just kill you regardless. You're never safe against this character. And the pratfall leading to, unfortunately, no extension, going to be a turnaround situation for Lyto. Going to be actually near that fair from the shield. Still, there's a mountain to climb right now. This is how it starts.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is a really, really good stock here for Lyto, just managing to slow this pace down from the explosive momentum that Luugi has. And just using the Cyclone to try and get back on good roll away there. Now just only at 44% the neutral air. Once again, Luugi maybe a little bit asleep at the wheel, getting hit by that explosive flame. And the ledge trap begins. Can Lyto get much out of this?
I feel like a lot of people kind of question themselves in terms of edge guarding Luigi.
Yes.
I know that obviously, you know, missile is quite laggy, there's certain situations, but a lot of times Luigi's positioning himself in a way that it's not even required to do the missile a lot of the time. And that makes you second guess, okay, how safe is this option I'm going to do? But the explosive flame out of the disadvantaged situation is going to be the stock. First stock taken off the set already, looking a lot better than the previous game. Let's see if you can keep it going any further as Lyto.
I think also to extend on that point of, like, you know, doubting yourself when edge guarding Luigi, I think also sometimes when you come across a player that you know is like significantly better, I feel like sometimes you give them way more respect than you necessarily need to. Like, no matter how good somebody is with a character, you're still fighting that character. You know, Luugi, as amazing as Luugi is...
That's a kill.
Oh my goodness, just about, and a lead here for Lyto. It's a fragile one, but it's a lead nonetheless, and Lyto just getting these little bit of percent. Really good down throw into the Cyclone. Not going to kill just yet, though.
Yeah, obviously you do have the weight, oh not the weight, sorry, the fastball ability from Palu, maybe helping you out a little bit there. The air dodge not going to help in any way though. This is pretty much even, you stick to that platform as long as you can if you are Lyto.
Just seeing it right now, Lyto trying to go back to that game plan we saw right at the start of game 1. We're boarding the platforms, it's Smash 64, but it doesn't matter when Luugi has got these kind of conversions on deck. You're not dead, but at 100% to a back air. Actually, yes you are.
I think honestly if the decision making was maybe just slightly different, you know, do this move a frame later, a frame earlier, I think that game could have went either way if I'm honest. Which is, compared to the first game, that's a good bit of adaptation if I'm honest.
Yeah, honestly, it's wild to see because it does feel like Luugi has to win neutral a lot less to get the stocks. And it felt like, you know, Lyto was getting this sort of neutral win after neutral win after neutral win. And then suddenly at some point, Lyto was at 100% on his last stock. And it's like, it was just 2 bad decisions.
Yeah.
That's all it was. And for Lyto, if Luugi makes 2 bad decisions, he takes 30%. Right. If Lyto makes 2 bad decisions, that's like a stock or more, which is truly, truly terrifying.
You've got to play so safe against Luigi, and you know we're starting to see it work a bit at the end there, but hopefully we're able to keep it going. And I think the auto reticle to deal with the fireball edge guards or fireball recoveries, quite a good option. I didn't expect that to actually happen, but either way.
Yeah, we can just see once again a fairly tame start, although Luugi trying to change that pace as he is so good at doing it. They are just, and so terrifying. Once again, just how, like, I really want to bring up Luugi's weak nairs. I have never seen a Luigi do so well off a weak nair like Luugi does. And it comes back to, like that. Just like that. And it's wild because, as you mentioned earlier on, you don't want to hold shield against Luigi. That's what Luigi wants. But then if you're not holding shield because you're terrified, you can just land these weak nairs time and time again. So it's a really, really sort of deadly game of conditioning where you've got 2 options, and if you pick the wrong one, you will die.
It's a good way to put it. I'm obviously, you see Luugi right now. You can platform cam if you want, but if you have the deficit, there is no reason for Luugi to actually approach in that scenario. Okay, we see the strong back over there, just barely not enough. And the fireballs once again coming in to help out Luugi. See, obviously Lyto's trying to back off a little bit. Perhaps maybe we can see a little bit more auto reticle, but I understand it's quite a committal move in a lot of situations. You don't want to get grabbed, but getting that committal option called out for. But the Explosive Flame going to deal with the stock. Only 5% able to slow the game down quite a lot right now, and it's definitely working out in the favor of Lyto.
And we're seeing, we did see Lyto return to that game plan, but that was thing 1 straight forward air at 5%, led to 70%. It's, you know, the game plan does work to an extent, but we've mentioned it time and time again. The fact that Luigi can get so much off of so little. 2 mistakes. I
think every stock has been a nair into something, and if you're watching this back, that's something to watch out for. As Lyto, as Palu as a whole, you gotta be so careful. And you know what? Just take your time. That's all you need. 4 minutes on the clock, by the way, so you can take your time against Luigi at the end of the day. Not the greatest mobility in the air, so just pick your spots wisely and don't get fed, don't get nared. Do your best.
It's also really good taking those moments on the platform because it gives Lyto a chance to breathe and to think about, okay, what, like, just for a couple of seconds, can I do anything different quickly? What should I be doing here? Even if it's just a little mentality reset, to be like, right, okay, I'm at a bit of a deficit, but that's okay. I'm just going to try and get back into this. But is that the end? Yeah, there it goes. Luugi doing what he does best and cleaning up their opponents in record time.
It was looking promising for game